This is the story of a little bird who lived in a hot, burning desert. Her life was full of pain. She was always sick. Her tiny, fragile feathers had all fallen off. She could not fly, and she had no permanent home. There was no food, no water, just loneliness, struggle, and sadness. One day, a white pigeon was passing by, slowly flapping his wings across the endless desert sky. The weak little bird looked up at him and called out softly, "Brother, please stop." The pigeon landed beside her and asked gently, "What happened to sister? Why do you look so sad?" The little bird looked at him, her voice trembling. "Where are you going?" The pigeon replied, "I am going to heaven." Hearing this, the small, fragile Hopi appeared in the bird's eyes. She folded her little, weak wings as if in prayer and said, "Brother, please ask God about me in heaven. When will my pain end? When will my bad days turn into good days?" The pigeon promised, "I will surely ask about you." And then he flew away, disappearing into the bright, empty sky. When the pigeon reached heaven, he met an angel at the entrance. The pigeon told the angel about the suffering little bird and asked about her fate. The angel listened quietly and then replied, "God has written 10 more years of sorrow in her life. She will have no happiness until then." The pigeon felt very sad. He said, "If I tell her this, she will lose all hope and break it completely. Isn't there any way to help her?" The angel thought for a moment and then said, "Tell her to keep saying this in every situation. Thank you, God, for everything. This is her really test." The pigeon returned and told the bird this message. At first, the bird did not understand, but she made a promise to herself that no matter what happens, she would always say, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she fell on the hot, burning sand, she whispered, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she was thirsty and could not find water, she still said, "Thank you, God, for everything." When her feathers kept falling because of sickness, she still looked up and said, "Thank you, God, for everything." Slowly, something magical began to happen. Her old, weak feathers were replaced by strong, new ones. One day, when she was weak and walking in the desert, dark, black clouds started gathering above her. Strong winds began to blow, and suddenly heavy rain poured down onto the desert sand. Green plants began to grow around her. A small clear pond of water appeared nearby. The little bird drank fresh water. She ate green leaves and seeds. Her body became healthy again. Her wings were strong, and she could fly high once more. She became happy. After just 10 days, the white pigeon passed by again. He was shocked to see the bird flying, laughing, and full of life. The once dry, lifeless desert was now filled with greenery. The pigeon thought, "How is this possible?" The angel said she would suffer for 10 more years. He quickly flew back to heaven and asked the angel, "What happened? You said she would suffer for 10 years, but her life changed in just 10 days. The angel smiled and said, "Yes, her fate was written with 10 years of sorrow, but she changed it when someone honestly says, 'Thank you, God, for everything in every situation, good or bad. They burn their past karma.'" Her test was over. Her 10 years of sorrow were reduced to just 10 days because of her pure gratitude. Most of us start complaining the moment the small problems come into our lives. We ask, "Why me?" But we forget that gratitude has the power to change our lives. When we truly say, "Thank you, God, for everything in every situation," whether it is painful or beautiful, we start changing our destiny. Complaining makes life heavier. Gratitude makes life lighter. From today, promise yourself, whatever situation God keeps me in, I will always thank Him with all my heart. Sometimes, just this one small change can transform your entire life. So now, let's all say together, thank you, God, for everything.